Well, today we are hearing from District Attorney Mike Schmidt for the first time since the city of Portland passed an updated camping ban earlier this month.
Well, in the city's latest effort to reduce homelessness, Fox 12's Drew Marine tells us what Schmidt had to say about the ban and how he plans to handle cases involving those who violate it.
Schmidt says he supports the idea of people getting connected to services, but says in most cases he doesn't see jail being used as a punishment for people violating the ban. Earlier this month, many Portlanders voiced their opposition to a camping ban that City Council passed in a 3-to-1 vote. Those against the idea saying it would add unnecessary stress to people living on the streets. Now, in just days, the ban will be phased in, prohibiting people from camping in any public space from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. But how will this ban be enforced? Multnomah County District Attorney Mike Schmidt says PPB officers will have to contact a person 3 times to offer services before anyone is given a citation. If someone doesn't comply, they could face a $100 fine or 30 days in jail.
A fine seems a little bit pointless to somebody who's indigent and can't pay for anything as well.
But Schmidt says he doesn't see people facing any jail time for violating the ban.
And I've said this over and over again. You know, a jail bed is our most expensive housing option in our community. It's like $314 a day or something like that. And it's the least effective at long-term stabilization. So it's not a cure. It should not be a housing substitute.
Plus, he says it would be a challenging process to build a case for a misdemeanor.
You're talking about 3 different officers that theoretically, if this somehow couldn't be resolved and we didn't connect the person to service and we went to trial, now all 3 of those officers have to come in and talk about their interaction, have their police report, and remember what they offered and what that looked like, and that those services were actually available at the time. So I think it is a work-intensive process for enforcing a city ordinance. And I know that's one of the concerns that PPB has.
If a case does make it to trial, he wants to be able to connect people to services right in the courtroom, but says he hopes that will happen before a case ever makes it to that point.
That's how I'm imagining this at this point, is like if we can get them hooked right there so that we're not telling them, hey, 3 weeks from now, make this appointment. We're saying, hey, here's Mike Schmidt right here. He's here to help you navigate this, this service.
The camping ban is set to go into effect on July 7th. In downtown Portland, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.